Hello, Libra. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday today. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome in my space. If you haven't been with me before, hello. Welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, a medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of somewhere in the reading. Okay, so of course we're all on different timelines and we all live different lives. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. All right, I speak through my spirits, necromancy through my pendulum. Okay, I will pick out the first several cards or whatever, but I feel like they want to pick out at least one today. So let's see what happens. All right, I go with the feeling, I go with the energy of the room right now. But I did predict something a couple months ago saying that something will end in the month of March. I don't know what this is, what this ending is. It could be an ending of a job, of a lease, of a career, maybe going on to a new career. Maybe you graduated something, maybe you ending of a relationship, of a marriage, whatever, but it's an ending of something here. I don't know if I'm talking to you or whoever this message is for, but they said it's going to be okay. Whatever this is, it was meant to happen. It's going to take you to the next level, and that's it. All right. I don't know who this belongs to, but it was a deep prediction, a deep premonition, and I had to just let it out. All right. So I'm doing all the signs, but somebody has to hear this. It happened for your own good. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be in your timeline, and it happened to put you in a better space, to put you in a better cycle. All right. So whoever needed to hear that, everything's going to be beautiful. It happened for your higher good. All right. Let's move. Let's move on here. All right, Libra. What's going on in the present energy of Libra spirit? I've also heard, I don't know, something about forgetting somebody's birthday. I don't know, maybe somebody forgot somebody's birthday here. All right, Libra, what's the present energy? Queen of Cups. Maybe for some of you, your healers, your parents, good perception, generosity, love for your family right here. This is an intuitive woman. This can be you. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, Libra, a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All right. What motivates you is looking for ahead. Two of wands. All right. This is you like planning ahead, having ambition. Maybe for some of you, you're traveling, but this is growth. Maybe that you guys somebody sees somebody as their future or something. But definitely somebody's looking ahead here, looking to correct something or looking for to plan something here. Events in a partnership. Okay, there's going to be an event in a partnership. That's right. Past issues. The basis of the situation is manifestation, is the magician. All right. This is something that you manifested. Something that whatever you manifested, looking ahead here, came to fruition already. Something that you already did. And now, something that happened in the past that wasn't, was a mystery or some kind of trickery or lies, or somebody maybe try to confuse you. This can be adultery. This can be hidden enemies. But this is, maybe your intuition of some sort got here. Maybe your intuition told you about some kind of lies or some kind of confusion. Somebody was trying to put you through or something here. I feel like this is behind you, though. This is what's behind you. There's confusion, sorrow. Something came to light here. Yeah. Your crowning thoughts right now is this: repaying somebody back, you receiving a financial support from someone. All right. These are gifts, grants, talents, share of wealth. Okay. This is prosperity, inheritance. That's what crowns you right now. Your thoughts about the situation. Maybe somebody tricked you out of your inheritance or something like that, or tried to, or you might be getting support from someone right now. You could be repaying your debt. Maybe it's the end of your debt. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, something is ending this month. Could be you receiving some kind of inheritance or a chunk of money, something like that. What's about to happen, your immediate future. Says restrained, all right? You might be restrained here from something, unable to move maybe. But this is your own negative thoughts, I feel too. All right? Your fears is the devil here, this toxicity. Your fears are toxicity, the darkness, of course, being oppressive and somebody being greedy, maybe, or something like that, some kind of addiction. Concerns about the situation is this: somebody oppressing you, somebody, with their excessive behaviors of dependence or whatever toxicity that they're in, addiction. How others see you. A message of love. A page of cups. Youthful. This is a social invitation with gentle emotions. You might be dealing, with the water sign here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe somebody's, seeing you with, you having something important to say, a message of some sort. Maybe somebody's waiting for a social invitation, an invitation of some sort, maybe. Some people, people see you friendly, very friendly. Blue is significant, the color blue. You can be seeing the number 222 or 888. Yeah, you just want to be, respected. Okay, respected. Somebody as a good listener, who's reliable and generous. And I feel like, for some of you, what you really wish for is somebody like that, somebody who has consideration for you and supports you, who's reliable, who's kind, who has good advice, who's generous, all right, who's responsible, who's a good listener. This is what your hopes and what you really wish for. There's no gender in tarot, so you can be a male or a female wishing for somebody like this, who has, respect and generosity, and who's responsible and kind. Okay. And look, this is the outcome: you leaving, going into calmer waters. 6 of Swords. You getting rid of the baggage. This is the outcome. You leaving. This is the outcome. You getting rid of baggage, going into calmer waters. Sorry for the phone, guys. But yeah, smooth sailing from here. You're going with the flow. You're traveling. That's the answer to you. This is the answer to your question. The outcome is you leaving. All right. Going to, calmer waters, moving forward, reconcile. Leaving the baggage behind. You're getting rid of conflicts or the disabilities and the stress. All right. You're relieving the stress, getting rid of all this beneficial change here, smooth sailing. You're going, to calmer waters, from rough to calmer waters. Again, lots of water here. Okay. Knight of Cups popped out. An offer. Definitely a new lover might be coming. An offer of a proposal of some sort is coming out here as well. This is a message of love, and somebody might be, sending an offer here. A social invitation is definitely, might be taking place here. Okay. Yeah, somebody sneaky somebody sneaky in your energy here. Somebody sneaking around, hidden agendas and direct actions, just being deceptive here. Yeah, I think that your cycle's done. You're tired of juggling shit around here. You're starting new with the Fool here, new beginnings, being, new chances, and the beginning of a new journey. You're like, you know what, I'm out of here, I'm done, I'm starting something new. Yeah, good news is coming in, and again, you're leaving. You're leaving the scene, disappointed, a turning point, leaving the ship behind. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's start with this. What's the gossip here? Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Share, subscribe, so my spirits can pick up on your energy. It's the exchange of energy, so they'll pick up on whatever your story is here. Yeah, and then somebody has toxic energy around them. And somebody's afraid of this. Somebody's afraid of what somebody can do, I feel here. And all you want to do is, go into calmer waters. What is this? What's the crown here? What's this immediate path with the moon? Yeah, plastic smiles. That's what it was. It was trickery. It was lies. All right? Somebody being all happy in your face and stuff. Fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentments behind smiles. Hi. Bullshit. Friends in name only. Okay? But you got a status upgrade right now. You got a status upgrade. All right? Your new achievements, improves a social standing. Your lifestyle is elevating now. You're going to the next level. You ain't got time for all that. You're leaving all the little baggage and all the shit behind. For some of you, you're probably spring cleaning. You're throwing away like old stuff or old clothes or old furniture or whatever. I feel that too. Maybe your new car here. You're manifesting whatever you want though, whatever you need, whatever you did manifest in the past came to fruition, whether that be money, a new relationship or something here, or somebody to leave, this devil. All right, ghosted. Yeah, ghosted. It says, when you're in your throat chakra, sudden disappearance without explanation. You got left hanging. Somebody got left hanging here, seen but ignored. Some kind of abrupt silence just happened. Maybe here, sudden disappearance without explanation. Yeah. Yeah, in your heart, you got CEO energy, okay? Maybe for some of you, you just, stepped up, got a promotion, leveled up in your title or whatever, but you're taking control, natural leadership. You might be dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries in your chart, all right? Your confidence in business. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. This is what your energy is looking like right now in your heart chakra, okay? I'm the boss. And I feel like somebody just got to, leveled up somehow. Somebody leveled up, and I feel like it's with money. Yeah, unbothered. Okay? You're unbothered. All right, peace despite chaos. This is you. Calm attitude, going into calmer waters, okay? You don't want to be bothered anymore. Detachment from negativity. Not my drama. This is you looking at other people like, oh, that's not my drama. Maybe people around you are arguing or whatever. You just, want to get away from all this. Maybe you were blindfolded in the past, but now your immediate future, what's happening is you're going to be, unrestricted, I feel. Like you don't want to be in this anymore. Blindfolded, self-contained. You don't want to be in this energy anymore. Maybe for some of you, you're just unbothered about what people. You're like, not my drama. They're fighting over there, and you're just like this. I'm in my safe space. Okay, safe space. For some of you, you're in a safe space with your person. with your loved one, your other half, emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. For some of you, you feel very safe with your person, where you are with your person. You feel like, oh, I love it here. I feel safe with him or her. For some of you, you have dim lights, or a dimmer. So a dimmer switch is a dimmer is a light house. Lights in your house are significant here. I feel maybe they're going on and off. Maybe you like to dim them or something like that. But your house and your sanctuary right now is important. Emotional sanctuary. Again, maybe you're changing your furniture or something like that. Maybe you feel comfortable with somebody in their space. Okay, maybe you're making it nice. You're making your place nice right now. Right now, what grounds you is your inner child. All right, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, returning to innocence, playfulness restored. Okay, I feel like, for some of you, you're healing. You're healing your childhood wounds. This is what grounds you right now. Okay. Short brown hair is significant. Ponytails are also significant. Maybe somebody wears their hair in a ponytail or something like that. Let's see what we got here. What's for Libra? Libra. Yeah, you're about your money right now. You're about your money. Something influenced you definitely to move though, and to go, to travel, to grow somewhere, to start planning something new here. Okay. A date, an invitation, time together, it says here. Maybe somebody that you had time together with was fake or whatever. Okay. This date that you had maybe was fake. And you were like, nah, I'm out. Maybe they had some unhealthy something going on with them. Maybe they were addicted to something, but also I feel like too, you just maybe went on a date, or maybe you got an invitation to a date. Somebody invited you somewhere. I feel to that too. You're gonna get an invitation of some sort. Yeah, I feel like somebody is very beautiful here. Your date's beautiful. You're beautiful. Going on a date. Maybe you're thinking about a date that happened and went bad or something like that. They were fake. Maybe you had to pay or something like that, or something to do with something. Lovers. And then Magician came out again. All right. Making things manifest. What you want wants you. Straight up. If they ghosted you or whatever, you're manifesting them to come back, or they're manifesting you to come back. All right. But Lovers, right before that, your twin flame attraction here. What you want wants you. So yeah. Something's going on here. You got into a date here, and then there's Lovers, and then manifesting Magician. Maybe this is somebody that you wanted, or somebody wants you, or what you want wants you, it says here. And then, definitely somebody's manifesting something. Maybe you might be a kitchen witch, or something like that, or some readers are here too. Herb witches, I heard. Herb witch, waiting. Feeling of neediness, hopefully they will return. Hopefully they will return. Somebody's waiting around for somebody though. Somebody ghosted somebody here. Now you're waiting. Maybe somebody's waiting for a job interview, or waiting, for something like that. Maybe somebody, you broke up with someone and you're just waiting for them to come back. You feel like this was the person for you, or they feel like you're the person for them. But I also feel like something fake happens. All right. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, they're arguing about something, and you're just like, that's not my problem or whatever. But they're really arguing about you. I don't know. Something to do with that. I just heard cannot be trusted. Yeah. False promises, using weakness against you. You using your weakness against you, and then you're just like, not my drama. False promises, this person probably, I feel like a third party is here though. Some kind of third party, I don't know. Interference of a marriage, maybe, something like that. Safe space. What's the safe space? What is this in the sacred chakra, spirit? Ace of Swords. Clarity. Honesty. All right? The beginning of something new, a new idea. But this is new. This is definitely a breakthrough. Honesty. Maybe you felt like, this person is in a good place with you. Maybe you're starting something new, maybe a new date or something. But this is definitely a new something in your space. This can be a new lover. All right. This can be somebody asking you for a date. But this is definitely something that you saw clearly. Something that you saw clearly, which was probably something in your safe space, your home, around you. Eight of Cups is here, grounding you, which is walking away, leaving behind. Like I said before, it came out before. All right, it came out in the other cards when it fell on the floor, seeking deeper meaning. Yeah, you're leaving the past behind. All right, Eight of Cups. And this is the outcome, you leaving. So that's a confirmation, okay? You got disappointed. Somebody's walking away now. Somebody's abandoning ship. They're like, you know what? I need to just, relax. I need calmer waters here. This is too much for me. I just got to get away. You're healing. You can be healing from this person, This is probably a karmic relationship if you did walk away or you're walking away or something. Okay. Let's see what these cards say here. I'm going to pull one from here. Let's see what comes out. My beautiful Libras. Libras. What else you got to tell Libra here? You can be seeing 222. 2222 is on the clock right now. So you can be seeing those numbers, 222 or 2222 in no sequence or whatever. What do you got to tell Libra from this deck? What do you got to tell Libra? Okay, thank you. All right, so charismatic Casanova. Either that's you or them. And I feel like somebody beautiful is watching this. Somebody's very good looking. All right, a Casanova, a beautiful woman in your 30s. Okay. September 30 is significant. All right. September 24th is also significant. And the 28th, the 26th. All right. But the 30, you can be 30 years old. All right, your partner can be 30, you're in your 30s, early 30s, but this is fear of commitment and being hurt. Emotional, avoidant, detachment style. All right, fond of many lovers and has many love affairs. Okay, so this is a Casanova in your energy. You can be a Casanova, they can be a Casanova or whatever, but this is what Spirit is saying. They're a Casanova. All right. Let's see what these love solutions go for here. What are they trying to... Love situations, sorry. Let's see what they're going to say to us, and then I will wrap it up. Let me give you an example of my telekinesis before I forget. Well, my hands are healing, so the energy from my hands moves whatever I have on the other hand. So right now, I'm not moving the bell, but I am moving that clapper inside with the energy of my fingers. All right. Real healers have energy that comes out of their fingertips, and they can move, whatever with their fingertips, the energy from the fingertips. Okay. Okay. And now I can just do it with my mind as well. Keeping the bell as still as possible. But that's just a movement of like my brain tells it to do. It does it. So form of telekinesis. Okay, guys? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay, guys? All right, let's see. Pick out a couple from here. Whoa. That jumped out. That's got to be a... All right, so we got secretly stalking. Somebody's secretly stalking, curious about you. Somebody can be curious about you. Somebody could be not over you, checking your social media. Maybe they're not, over you yet. You're not over them, whatever. But somebody's secretly stalking someone. Okay, and then we got plastic. All right, that's just the confirmation for plastic here. Plastic smiles, plastic. All right, confirmation. Okay, it says surface level relationship, fake love messages, not a real love connection. So they're just, being fake in your energy, fake smiles, all right. Surface love relationship, forced kind friendliness. All right, that's the same card, two different decks. Look what we got here. Again, ghosted, and then we got ghosting. Same deck, same line, two, same card, two different decks. So somebody's definitely ghosting somebody. Okay, I don't know what this is, but you know your story. There's no closure. There's ending in all communication. Okay, there was an abrupt ending, just like this says abrupt silence, abrupt ending. It says on the bottom. Okay. So this is definitely something to do with something here, guys. This came in your communication chakra. So there's somebody who ghosted somebody here. Okay. And they were fake. All right. Fake smiles. They were, fake love messages or whatever. It wasn't a real love connection. All right. So get back in your CEO energy, because at heart, that's who you are. All right. It was a karmic connection. There it is. Like I said, it was a karmic connection. Okay. It was full of turbulence, past life, unresolved issues. All right. This is an unsustainable relationship. It was an unsustainable relationship. All right. They probably had you caged up. All right. Extravagant gestures. This is, walking the talk, making it up to you. All right. Gestures from the heart. Maybe somebody's trying to giving, gestures of, sending you whatever, going to a beautiful dinner or whatever, but they have your mental prison. Somebody here is in mental prison, overthinking something, creating scenarios, thinking of you a lot. Confirmation. Okay. Mental prison. Somebody's in mental prison right now. All right. Thinking. All right. With the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity. Somebody's thinking a lot here. Somebody wears like, eyeshadow, dark eyeliner or something, deep eyeliner. Okay. And then it says cut out here. All right. This is what grounds you. Cutting ties and separation, leaving before it gets worse, cutting your losses. All right. Right above that is, walking away. Okay. Eight of cups. And this is, cutting ties and separation. They're telling you to leave, cut your losses, leave before it gets worse, they're saying. It's got to be somebody with this addictions or whatever, unhealthy, whatever, involvements of stuff and excessive dependence. And I don't know. But they're saying to cut ties. Okay. So I'm going to give you an angel number. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Okay. Share. And it costs nothing to me. It keeps me motivated when you like it, okay? So 4455. All right, you can be seeing 555 or 444, but this means major changes, help, guardianship, prosperity, and abundance. All right, that's what that means. So now your angels are working on assisting you with one of the major life changes. So now your angels are working on assisting you with one of the major life changes. Something's about to happen to you. Somebody's leaving or something. But this was your reading. I hope it resonated. And, let me know in the comments on how it resonated with you. Okay? I love you guys. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. Okay? I love you guys. Peace out.